Hey guys, happy Inauguration Day. Did you guys see Lady Gaga kill her performance? Oh my god, she came out and was like, I might wear meat dresses, but don't forget, I got vocals too, bitch. But it was really good. I feel like a part of me is still kind of nervous, like, oh my god, what if somebody tries to pull something? But on the other hand, I just feel relieved, like, oh, thank God, like, it actually happened, it's official because I think I have PTSD from the 2016 election because I remember going to sleep and they were projecting Hillary as the winner. And when I woke up the next morning, they were like, Donald Trump is the winner. And I sat on the floor and I cried. So, I was just, this whole time I was kind of like, and especially with all the shenanigans he was trying to pull, I was like, oh God, please, 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 let us just get to January 20th and get this stuff happening and make it official. It was almost like I was holding my breath since November in a sense. So I just wanted to, see if Spirit has any messages for today. I know I already did a daily message, but I felt like today's energy feels so different that I was like, is there something else that we need to sort of be aware of or what's going on? So Spirit, please join us and answer. Is there anything, any special message that we all need to know for today, Wednesday, January 20th? Thank you, Spirit. I've been wanting to get on here all morning and do this, but I was also trying to, watch the inauguration stuff, and so funny because when Mike Pence arrived, he was just like right there, right behind Kamala, and she's just, I could tell that she was trying, like, she was politely like, oh, talk to him a little bit and stuff, but then after that, like, you could tell she was talking to other people, and then when they would move on to talk to somebody else, like, she was literally like, who else can I talk to except Mike Pence? I loved her in that purple coat, too. It's just, she looked so, like, regal, and royal. Her and her husband had the cutest relationship, too. Just imagine how, like, proud and happy her family must be of her right now. We all know Biden's family is, like, over the moon, but, I mean, especially if you come from a family of immigrants, who worked so hard and went through so much for you to be there, like, it's incredible. And whether you like her or not, this is a good moment for women, because I grew up hearing that we would probably never see a woman president or a woman in the White House or a black president. And yet here we are. We've defied both of those things already. And so it just makes me happy that as a woman, there's going to be progress, and there's hope for a bunch of other little girls out there to see, like, oh, I can do anything that I want to do too. So, yep, today we definitely have a lot of, like, woman power energy as well. We've got the Queen of Coins. So some of you really, in another deck, this is the Queen of Pentacles. To me, this is a representation of somebody who's really just stepping into themselves today and, like, I'm not going to let nobody tell me what to do. I got this. Like, I know what's good for me. Whether that means that you're finally, like, setting a boundary with somebody, or you're just not taking anybody's crap, because it's talking here about somebody trying to come along and, be a little sneaky or misleading with the Seven of Cups, and it may be in regards to relationship things, but because there's an Ace of Coins here and this Chariot card, It's more like somebody who's trying to get you to part with your money and trying to kind of weasel you into doing it. And by you stepping into your Queen of Coins power with this Two of Wands, you see right through it and you're standing your ground, and good for you for doing so, because it really is somebody trying to, you know, kind of sneak you out of your money. For others of you, other females, you have this King of Cups trying to make a re-entrance into your life, and you have the Two of Coins here, where you have a choice to make about how far are you going to allow this person to come back in. You know, what are you going to do here with them? They caused you a lot of pain and heartbreak in the past, and so you are being asked to remember that, you know, they did not stand up, they did not stick around, they did not, you know, be faithful, or whatever promises it was that they made, or whatever it was that you needed for them for, that they didn't follow through on, that put you in this situation of the Fool card, and then the strength of having to heal from that, you know, having this big disappointment, this big letdown, and having to heal from it. Now when this person is coming back into your life and they're trying to offer you this opportunity with the Ace of Wands to work things out, you are being called with the Seven of Coins and the Ten of Swords to remember the situation that they put you in the last time around. Because even though they may be coming back and saying, oh my God, I realize everything I did and I'm so sorry and you didn't deserve that, they haven't changed who they really are. You know, they're feeling guilt, and they want to apologize to you, and they want to make things up to you, and they think that that somehow is just going to heal everything, and that the solution is to get back together. And it's like, you can apologize to me without, you know, us having to get back together. Like, that doesn't have to be a part of the solution. So just keep that in mind, okay? And also, there's this Death card here that if you really do show the universe, show, you know, yourself that you are not going to go back to the thing that hurt you, you're not going to go back to the thing that didn't benefit you in any way whatsoever, you know, and will only hold you back going forwards. They're bringing in this King of Coins person. It starts off as communication. So it may seem like this person is somebody who's just a friend. They're not. This is somebody who is coming in knowing exactly what they want and taking the time to make sure that the people that they connect to fit that mold before they proceed. So it's like, I want to get to know you as maybe a friend first without just jumping in and saying, hey, we're dating. But it's because I'm making sure that we are going to be a good fit for one another and we're on the same page before we allow feelings to get involved. So keep that in mind, but I mean, it definitely will evolve into more with this Lovers card here. And then there is, you know, obviously the possibility for things to continue to move forwards into a longer term relationship. So, you know, when this ex is coming back who's promising you the world and trying to make it up to you with this penis, keep in mind there's somebody better around the corner, and the universe is just waiting for you to make the right decision so that they know you've learned, you've grown, and you are ready for better to come into your life so that they can bring it in. Because sometimes they test us a little bit too, guys, or sometimes, you know, it's like, okay, you are not giving yourself closure, so we have to force you to finally like confront that, because that's the thing, you know, closure is such a myth. You're never going to find it in somebody else. It is about you just deciding to forgive them, forgive yourself, let things just lie where they are, and realize that sometimes it's better to not have to communicate any further with that person. Apology be damned or not. You know, that's an ego thing. But the thing is, that person can come back on their knees, crawling through glass and nails, and set themselves on fire in front of us, crying and begging for our forgiveness. we still have to give ourselves closure after that anyways. So stop holding on to, oh my God, they need to come back so that way I can move on, and start just focusing on, how do I myself move on without being dependent on other people? Because that is a big life lesson that we all have to learn, is to be able to take care of ourselves, to be able to heal ourselves, to be able to release ourselves from things and not be dependent on others, because otherwise we're not growing. We're not becoming our true spiritual selves. We're not going into our own soul destiny path. So, Spirit, tell me if we have any other messages today. Thank you, Spirit. Because, you know, the entire way of life, the whole reason why we are here is that we are growing. You know, both in our physical form, because otherwise we'd be grown as full-grown adults, you know, when we're born, if we didn't need to grow. But it's the same when it comes to our soul, and that's why we return, so that our soul is continuing to go through lessons, achieve things, elevate, and so that we can reach our soul's full potential, so that we don't have to keep coming back here. So that's why, you know, I am determined to learn as many lessons as I can and heal myself and heed whatever messages that the universe is trying to give to me, because I don't want to come back 45 more times. At some point, I want to just chill in heaven. And oh my God, you guys, the craziest thing happens. There's this maintenance guy over here, and I was like, oh, he's actually kind of cute, because I saw him from my balcony one day when I was getting the broom out of the utility closet out there. And the next time I see him is because my child went through this little thing that we had to deal with, where he was answering the door, because I let him answer the door twice when his dad was the one that was there. So then he thought that it's okay for him to answer the door whenever. And I'm literally running out of my room in my robe with a towel on my head, because I just got out of the shower, because I hear the door open after the doorbell rings. And I'm like, oh my God, who was my kid letting in the house? And there's the maintenance guy, like, wanting to come clean the gutters. And I'm literally like, oh my God, I want to die right now. And he was so embarrassed too. So I went to go take the garbage out earlier, and I'm sitting there all emotional listening to the inauguration shit. And he's out there, and he's like, hi. I'm like, oh my God, I want to die. So now I have to stay inside forever. I can't go near any of the windows. I can't ever let him see me again. And then the worst part of that was that he had to show me something outside too. Like, I, of course, like, ran inside and, like, threw clothes on. I was, like, still wet, like, throwing sweats on. And then, like, he was just like, ma'am, I need to show you something. I was like, oh my God, just please, don't talk to me. Just stay away from me. Oh my God. I was ready to kill my child too. So now I have to move. Like, if my landlord's watching this, that's a joke. I don't want to move right now. Please don't take me seriously. Okay. And we haven't heard the cat outside whining for some kitty cooter or kitty peen to get so far today. So I'm hoping it's either given up on that mission or gotten some, and we can all, like, be relieved of that, because I literally couldn't record at certain points yesterday when I planned on it, because this damn cat was, like, literally right outside my window whining, and I was yelling at it from my balcony and it wouldn't move, and I was like, go away. Alrighty, so okay, if somebody's been having, like, a hard time in either their long-term relationship or their marriage, and you thought it was just coming to a point where you were going to have to completely just walk away, expect that this week there's going to be communication that's going to cause a turnaround with this situation, and you guys will start communicating better, being more on the same page, being more like, you're gonna see that both of you have the same level of dedication to fixing things. So you will be able to get back to that happy place. Okay, for others of you, if you got to a point where you were in like a really toxic situation, and this feels work related to me, where you were just like, I have to quit. Like, I don't even have another job lined up, but I just have to freaking leave, you know? And then it was like, afterwards, like, oh, okay, what am I gonna do now? And you've been looking for a job, expect that you will be hearing something back this week, because we have the Six of Wands, which is talking about, you know, just leaving and being just so over it. Seven of Pentacles, looking for new employment. And then Nine of Pentacles and getting that successful transition, getting that successful offer, that interview. So congratulations. All right, so for some of y'all, why you been lying? If you've been lying to somebody, especially in regards to a financial situation, with this Two of Wands and the World card, it is going to come out. So this is more of a warning of, instead of trying to lie and deny it, or turn things around to try to justify it, take today to figure out how you're going to approach this situation in the most honest and truthful way, and take it upon yourself to approach whoever it is that you haven't been honest with, and tell them yourself, so that you are the one that's getting in front of this and in control of it, because you have a much better chance of fixing things by just going ahead and taking it on the chin and apologizing and saying, this is what's been going on. I just need to be honest with you. This is, you know, how we're going to work things out. If this is about having some sort of debt that you owe, you know, work out a repayment plan so that you can finally free yourself from this issue. But it is talking about needing to be honest around a financial situation, and just taking control and standing up and saying, hey, this is what's happening, rather than putting it in a situation where you then have to get caught, you know? So this is going to be the postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. So, you know, this is an amazing card to pull, and I literally just reached over and grabbed one. I didn't look or anything like that, because today really is an entirely new beginning for us as a whole, as a country. And we are about to move forward into a different phase, you know, a completely different energy from what we've been going through for the last 4 years. On top of that, so as so many people are, you know, going through their spiritual awakening and really stepping into their spiritual path, both because they were being called to in preparation of the Age of Aquarius, or through the Age of Aquarius, this is now coming upon them. We develop a relationship with Spirit, you know, doing that. And so that is what this is, you know, talking about, that it's okay to not know where you're at completely in that stage, or to feel like I don't have all the answers yet, or I should be farther along in it. Just allow it to develop. Just like any other friendship, you know, if you and I were to become friends in real life, would you expect that we had to be the absolute of best friends and know every single thing about each other by the end of the first week of us, like, you know, just even saying like, oh, we're gonna be friends now, and start like texting each other? No, that takes time, and you build to that level of, okay, we're acquaintances and we like each other, to now we're friends, to okay, now we're really good friends, to okay, this is, you know, my sister, my brother, we're best friends now. It is the same thing in every relationship in life, whether that's your relationship with yourself, your relationship with others, or your relationship with spirit. So take it one day at a time and just allow it to unfold and feel the magic of that. Really celebrate today, because it is a magical moment. And like I've been telling you guys, you know, really use the month of January to shape out, what do I want not only the rest of my year to look like, but what do I want the rest of my life to look like? And I would actually suggest saying, what do I want the rest of my life to look like first, so that I can shape what I want the rest of this year to look like for myself, so that getting to what I want the rest of my life to look like will be an easier path for me, because I'm setting myself up throughout this year to get myself farther along down that road to that ideal life that I dream of, right? So we've got this, guys. It is an amazing day. We are blessed. You know, we are going to get out there and kick some ass, claim these blessings for ourselves. Just, you know, sort of linger in the moment of the magic that our best friend is God, which is an amazing thing to really think about. You know, remember, I am my ancestors and my ancestors are me, and say that shit out loud, because when you do, the feeling that you will get throughout your chest, the tingles, it feels like your heart literally just wakes up and starts glowing. But we are powerful people, and we are creating the lives that we want to live. So I love you all so very much, and I will see you all again later.